You can call me Mystic Mike because I predict these things.
Karol Rosa takes on Ailin Perez on the undercard of UFC 311 this Saturday. And I feel like this is going to be an interesting fight at women's bantamweight. Rosa's very experienced. She's going to be the most experienced fighter that Ailin Perez has fought. 18-6, very well-rounded. Prefers to strike, but does carry a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So Ailin Perez, very physical, likes to get fights to the ground and work there, but not afraid to stand and throw hands. Throws with a lot of bad intentions, a lot of power on the feet. I do feel like she hasn't fought anybody of the caliber of Karol Rosa as of yet in her career. Karol Rosa, she's fought a lot of good fighters. Coming off of fights against Irene Aldana, Norma Dumont, Sarah McMahon, Jocelyn Edwards, Betch Correia, Tamira Spadal, Melissa Gatto. Very good female fighters that she's been going up against. She's only 30 years old, 5'5", 67.5 reach, versus Ailin Perez, who is 30 years old, 5'5", 66-inch reach. So almost identical. Karol Rosa is going to have a small advantage with an inch and a half. Ailin Perez, she's on a 4-fight winning streak. Her only loss was to Stephanie Egger in her UFC debut by rear naked choke. But I look at the caliber of opponents that she's fighting: Ashley Evans-Smith, Lucy Pudilova, Jocelyn Edwards, Daria Zelenikova, who decent record, 9-2. But then when I see her get in there, just zero takedown defense, just kind of gets taken down and controlled. So I just don't see Ailin Perez being able to bully and outmuscle Karol Rosa, and I feel like that's what she's been able to do against these lower level fighters who really didn't have very good takedown defense or grappling. It's a lot of strikers, honestly. And she was kind of getting out grappled by Jocelyn Edwards in their fight, who is more known as a striker than anything. Karol Rosa, very good on the feet, very calm on the feet, very technical, doesn't really get out of position, throws super heavy leg kicks. We saw her beating up Pani Kianzad's legs, battering Irene Aldana's legs, and fight of the night, fight that they had back in 2023, where she showed just to be extremely tough. She was getting hurt to the body a lot. I feel like without those body shots, she might have been able to squeak that one out. But I trust her to land heavy leg kicks on Ailin Perez, which is really going to slow her down, not let her. Not give her the ability to push off and shoot for takedowns. And I feel like if she does shoot for takedowns against Karol Rosa, I feel like she's gonna be able to defend them. And if she can't, she's really good at jiu-jitsu, and she's got her black belt. I feel like she'll be able to threaten off of her back or get back up to her feet. And on the feet, I think she's light years ahead of Ailin Perez. I don't think she's gonna win. I don't think she'll finish Ailin Perez. She's pretty tough, but I think she's definitely gonna fraud check her. She's had a good run of very preferable opponents for her style. Is how I would put it. But I just think Karol Rosa, she's the next level. She's a step up in competition. Like, hey, yeah, we gave you 4 people, you beat them, but now you're taking that step up, and I just feel like she doesn't have the skills to accommodate that type of step up in competition. I feel like Karol Rosa is gonna win this one. I think she's gonna batter her legs, defend the takedowns, and just win the striking engagements and get a decision in this one. So let me know what you guys think. Odds are pretty big in Karol Rosa's favor, -270 versus +210. Who's to say that she doesn't get some takedowns on Rosa and steal a couple rounds for a decision? But I just don't think she's gonna do that. I think Karol Rosa, she's a professional. She's been around a long time, very experienced. She's gonna be prepared for those takedowns, and she's gonna be able to stuff the majority of them enough to get a decision. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks.